In today's video, we are going to be talking about tropical activity that's going to occur for the Gulf of Mexico and possibly even the East Coast. If you like my content, please consider subscribing and liking this video down below, as it really helps me out a lot. Thank you. Let's hop right into today's video. Currently, in the Gulf of Mexico, we see a first possible tropical system that slides right off into the Carolinas and drops a bunch of rain as a 1013 millibar low pressure center with a mild trough in the east and a very big warm ridge developing for the United States, which will eventually occur for all of the United States. As we push this model forward, we have a high pressure center sitting over Colorado, and this is going to create this big ridge to block any significant storms from rolling through the country. As we push this forward, a tropical storm slash tropical system forms right off of southern Louisiana and keeps dropping rain to Louisiana, Panhandle of Florida, the Florida Keys, and it keeps dropping so much rain, which will lead to heavy rain and lots of localized flooding. As we push this model forward, a low pressure center forms right over the Rockies, and as we keep pushing this model forward, snowfall occurs for the southern Rockies, and then rainfall for the northern ends, which could possibly form a cold front with some scattered supercells occurring for Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, possibly even Missouri. And then as we push this model even more forward, a tropical system starts trying to occur for Texas, and then the Panhandle of Florida. And then we end up seeing things with a really big ridge in the west and in the eastern United States. And then we have this big trough in the eastern United States, possibly even a nor'easter, which will bring heavy rainfall to these areas right here. But since we are getting really far out, we're going to take this with a grain of salt. This is the total accumulated precip, and currently we have widespread 6 to 10 inches of rain. Most of this is going to be offshore, but we're going to see very heavy rain and flooding for southern coastal Texas, and then the coastal areas of Louisiana, and then the Panhandle of Florida, and then western Florida, and then for the Carolinas, anywhere from 5 to 6 inches of rain. Most of this is going to be offshore, but it will occur for the coastal areas, which will lead to onshore flooding. This is the total snowfall, and thankfully the snowfall has stopped for most of the season since we're going into April. There's not much snow here, and then there's going to be a snowstorm up there soon for the Midwest and the North Central United States, and then just widespread pockets of 0 to 1 inches of snow for like the very far northern areas. We're pretty much done with winter for now. This is the National Weather Service page, and we currently have a flood advisory for the North Central United States and the Northwestern United States from all this snow melt that occurred for these areas. And then we have some portions of flood warnings for northeastern Nevada, red flag warnings in the pink areas for most of the central United States, and then red flag warnings today for upstate New York, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Long Island. And then we have more flood warnings for Louisiana, eastern Texas, and then Mississippi. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.